Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I have something so exciting and I cannot believe that I finally have those products in my hand. I've been waiting for this brand to be released ever since it was announced, and if you can't tell, I'm talking about AURIC. So AURIC is a brand that was created by Samantha Ravandahl here on YouTube, and she's literally one of my all-time favorite YouTubers here, and I cannot be even more excited for her to be having her own brand and for me to actually have them in my hand. And I'm so excited, and I just can't wait till I just try these on my face. Honestly, like, I feel like these are gonna be definitely a staple in my collection. I hope, at least. But I know that she definitely put her heart and soul into this brand. I don't know, I'm just so excited for her. You guys have no idea. Without further ado, let's just start playing around with these products because I'm just super excited, and honestly, I don't want to wait. First product that we're gonna be trying out, of course, this is the Glow Lust, and I got mine in the shade Selenite, and this is supposed to be like a liquid illuminator. Just look at this beautiful packaging. Like, this looks absolutely gorgeous and luxurious and beautiful. I'm so in love. The branding is just so beautiful. Everything is absolutely incredible about this. I might be a little biased when it comes to my review. Hopefully I won't be, because, you know, hopefully these are gonna actually be really good on my skin. But I have very high hopes. So I did mention that the first time you open it, it's really hard to open because it's a very tight cap, and she wasn't lying. She wasn't kidding. Like, this is really hard to open at first, but it's good because that won't allow the cap to loosen up too much and just get lost in your makeup bag or in your collection or anything like that, which is honestly a very good addition to like a packaging. It's like a very tiny detail that would make a huge difference, so I'm actually really glad that she did that. So sorry if you guys can hear a noise in the background. They're kind of plowing the snow. At first I was actually kind of confused between getting the shade Selenite and Pyrite, but I don't know why I just ended up getting Selenite. I think I'll just try this first, and then if I feel like I need the other shade, I might pick it up later. But it was just like a whole beginning. I was just trying to pick two from, like, one from each of the stuff that she released and just leave, because I just didn't want anything to sell out when I was on the website. So I was just like, you know what, in a hurry, and I just had to keep planning my purchases a few days before. I want to put this first all over my face. I don't know why, I'm so curious to see how this is gonna look all over the face, and I cleaned my beauty sponge specifically for this moment. So we'll see how this is gonna go. Also, of course, another detail that she worked on was the pump, so that it could allow you to pump as little as you want, which definitely did, or as much as you want, which also definitely did. I honestly don't know how much I'm gonna need. I'm just starting off with like 2 full pumps. Ooh. Definitely has a more pinky peachy undertone. I'm just gonna wipe this on my skin like here. Oh, wow. Look at the glow it's giving my skin. It's actually feeling, it has like a very weird texture for me. It's like a thick moisturizing cream, but it's actually like a moisturizing illuminator. So I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Oh my god, this all over the skin actually looks so beautiful. The other half of my face, I'm just gonna put this on like that and use the sponge. God, it looks so pretty on my skin. Let me just zoom you in a little so you guys can see. It looks so beautiful. Wait a second. Do we just discover a new favorite product ever? And it actually evened out my skin tone. Like, I had a little bit of discoloration and actually kind of worked. Even though she said like it doesn't have an actual pigment, like you can't really compare it too much to the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. And funny story, not really funny story, but very randomly, I was actually eyeing that product for a month now. That was before she announced that she was coming out with her own brand. And I was like, okay, I have a feeling she'll come out with something that's illuminating. I don't know, because Sam is all about, you know, cream products and illuminating dewy stuff. And I was like, okay, maybe I should just wait and see what she's gonna come out with and go from there. And of course, once she released this, I knew for sure that I would wait to get this before I get the Charlotte one. So look at my skin, it actually looks really pretty and really glowy in like a natural way. I mean, it's definitely looks like I'm glowing, but it definitely looks like I'm glowing, that's for sure. But I feel like it's more like a I look healthy kind of way. Like it's not like I'm too glowy, which I'm actually really into. And yeah, I could see how it looks blended out on the back of my hand. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Technically, I'm kind of glad that I got the shade. I don't think that I needed the other shade for now. I'm definitely gonna need the other shade probably during summer or when I'm a little bit more tanned. But since that's not the case right now, I think I'm glad that I actually went with this shade. It's so beautiful. The only thing that I would personally say, and that's just a personal preference, is as I mentioned, it kind of feels like a thick moisturizer on the face. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of like anything that's so thick on the face. I don't know, like anything that feels like heavy moisturizer on my skin, it just kind of irritates me. Personally, I just get really frustrated from it. I don't know why, but I just have this kind of weird feeling, I guess. So I don't think, I mean, even though I want to use it all over my face because it looks really good, I don't think I'm gonna do that a lot. I might just do it like mainly on like the high points of my face. Nevertheless, it looks so beautiful on, and I will definitely be using it. Like that does not mean that I'm not gonna use this, because this baby is beautiful. I think it does remind me of something. Wait, let me look it up. I decluttered it. Oh man. It reminds me of the Becca Opal liquid highlighter that they had. Consistency wise, like that's kind of how it felt on my skin whenever I would rub it all in. So I found it. This is the Becca liquid highlighter that I was talking about, that I feel like they both kind of have similar texture. This is what the Becca one looks like. Let me swatch AURIC right next to it. And this is what the AURIC one looks like. This is, oh, okay. So yeah, this is the Becca one, this is the AURIC one. Definitely see that they kind of have similar consistencies when it comes to like the thickness of the formula. So let's just blend these two out and see how they compare. Actually, the AURIC one is thicker than the Becca one, surprisingly. But yeah, I feel like they kind of look similar. They kind of really do look similar, but the AURIC one has a little bit more of a natural skin tone undertone, which is the main difference between these two products, in my opinion. And that the Becca one is kind of a little thinner. It is also more creamy formula, but I feel like the AURIC one is a little thicker in consistency than the Becca one. But I don't know, it just, in my head, I thought that these were kind of similar, but they're not. So here I have them both blended out. They kind of do give similar effects on the skin though. The AURIC one kind of has a little bit of a base underneath. That's why it kind of evened out my skin tone, because it has a teeny tiny amount of like pigment to it, even though it's not supposed to be like a tinted moisturizer or with illuminating foundation or anything like that. But it does have a little bit of a pigment to it, which is good because it kind of helps cater to different skin tones better. And as I mentioned, like even out skin tone, because if you want to use it all over your skin like that, or if you do want it just more of like a liquid highlighter, it has like a different variety, which is really good, and different uses. And yeah, this is just like my thoughts so far. I'll just put on foundation, concealer, and like everything else on my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna show you this part because it is gonna be featuring this beautiful product. I'm gonna use it as a liquid illuminator as well, even though I feel like I don't need more because my skin looks absolutely stunning. Like up close, I was actually amazed. Like not only just by this, but this in the combination of the foundation, which I will be mentioning in a future video. I already filmed this, but I mean, when I received this product, I was like, you know what, we're definitely gonna post this video before anything else that I had planned. So yeah, and this combo, perfection. I am so in love. I take a little bit, literally just a little bit. Love the fact that you could actually take as much or as little as you would need. Just drop that on top of my, you know, on the high points of my cheek. My cheekos. This like, I think I'm starting to be a little bit too speechless for this. I'm like, what the hell, Sam? Like, what the hell did you do? Why are you making me start being obsessed with something new in my makeup collection? Like, as if I needed anything more right now. This, first of all, it blends out in seconds, literally seconds, and it blends out this beautiful, glowy sheen that just looks stunning on. That's number one. Number two, feels so good on. Like, after putting on the foundation and everything, the feeling of the product itself doesn't bother me as did in the beginning of the video, which is actually a good thing. That means that it kind of, it's either that my skin got used to the feeling, or just with the combination of the foundation, they just kind of meshed well together, so it doesn't bother me as much. I'll know that the queen of doing this herself, she just created an amazing product, and yeah, so far I'm in love. Let's jump right into the other products in this collection, or like in launch line, if you, I don't know what to call it exactly, but that is the Smoke Reflect. And normally, well, first of all, actually, we did not even like talk about this. Let's talk about the packaging for a little, because I'm obsessed by the packaging. Like, the design is just beautiful on another level. I want to save these boxes. Literally, this box, okay, half a story to tell you guys, okay? So I received this box today, and it's a snowy day, and it has been snowing for the past week, I guess, or raining and stuff. Like, it's like a mess, okay? So the box definitely came a little bit wet. So this is so sad, I know. And yeah, so when I opened up the box, this was kind of a little mushed up and started falling apart. So I definitely had to glue it together because, you know why? I want to save the packaging, and I would do anything to save the packaging. That's because it's just stunning. First of all, not only is the branding really incredible, but the like what is this? I'm speechless. Let's just go off on the rant and like talk about this beautiful Smoke Reflex. And I got mine in the shade Defiance. I was honestly confused between, for like an initial purchase, I wanted to get Defiance, or like I was debating between Defiance and Temper. And I decided to go with Defiance first. But I also really want to pick Ego up. I don't know why, even though I'm not usually like a gunmetal silver kind of girl, but the topper just does something to me every time I see anyone use it. But I had to pick up like the easiest shade for me to use on a day-to-day basis, or like, you know, most of the time anyways. So this is what the actual like topper looks like, which is stunning. I love how the topper looks like. It's just so beautiful. The actual shade itself, which is the cream base, and this thing looks like that, and it's so pretty. Usually I'm not like into single shadows or like potted cream shadows. I've never actually tried a potted cream shadow before, so I'm kind of excited to see how this is gonna look. I think I'll use like a dense flat brush, and I don't know how much I should take, so I'll just, oh, this much maybe. It's very moussey, like the product just keeps moving around, so I don't know how much for how little I need on the brush. So it looks like a very pretty like wash of color on the lid. Like I don't really see as much of the shimmer as you do in the actual pot. I don't know if that's like how it's supposed to. I think that is how it's supposed to be. It's like a, either you want like a very light shimmer look, or if you want a more intense look, you go in with this beautiful topper. First of all, look at how this looks. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Look at this beautiful shimmery, glittery beautifulness on my eyes right now. And yes, I'm putting it all over my eyelid because this looks absolutely beautiful. Can we just talk about how there's no fallout whatsoever on my face? I mean, right here, that doesn't really count. But like, there's literally no fallout underneath. It's like 2 dots or something, which is technically nothing. Oh my god, look at this. Look at how beautiful it looks. And I will finish up the rest of this look, and I'll be right back for the final review of everything. But if you can't tell so far, I'm pretty excited. And I'm pretty in love with everything, so yeah. That's it, guys. That's the final look that we created right now. We're using all the AURIC products, which is the beautiful Glow Lust in the shade Selenite, and of course the Smoke Reflect in the shade Defiance. So far, let me just give you my roundup of my thoughts basically about these products. So, talking about the Glow Lust, I actually really do like this a lot. At first, I was kind of a little bit iffy about it, like how it felt on my skin, and I was like, maybe this is not gonna be what I thought it was gonna be and all of that. But at the end of the day, it actually turned out really beautiful after putting on the foundation and everything. It makes my skin look so healthy and as if it's like glowing from within kind of. And I feel like if you want to increase the glow, you could definitely keep adding a little bit more to have like a more blinding look. But I love how natural kind of looks without being like too natural. Like you can tell that I have highlighter on. You could tell that I have a liquid illuminator on, which is so beautiful. I can honestly say that it's beautiful and that I'm actually in love with it, and I'll definitely be using it a lot. Definitely gonna see this a lot in my videos, so just keep that in mind. And also, can we talk about the eyes? Like, this is stunning. The Smoke Reflect is absolutely beautiful, especially the topper. Like, definitely topper is gonna be like my favorite. If I wanna elevate any eyeshadow look, I would just apply this on top and I would be good to go. And just, it looks so beautiful and shimmery and glittery and reflective, and it's just absolutely amazing. I love it. The cream, on the other hand, I don't know. For me, I think I might like be using it like a more of an everyday kind of shade to kind of add a little bit of a wash of color on my eyelids. But I don't feel like it makes a huge impact on its own. You definitely have to layer it with the actual, you know, powder formula. In my opinion, like that's what I would personally be doing. But like on its own, it's more like of a subtle wash of color kind of situation, which is good, because it gives you a variety of using it for like a more natural day, or like using both of them for like more natural day-to-day kind of look. Or if you want to go all out on all glam, you literally just apply the topper and you just elevated the look in like 2 seconds. So overall, I'm really in love with this whole vibe and these products so far. And of course the brand, I'm so excited to see what they come up with next. And yeah, you can definitely expect me to be reviewing a lot of their products and using them in my videos from here on out. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!